Hey, great Wednesday morning. It is a beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville. And I think I'm going to do is I'm going to change the start time now to 9:01 because this is like the third day in a row that I've actually started at 9:01 instead of 9 o'clock. And I hate doing that because I've actually been at the office since 7 o'clock in the morning. It's not de que se me atrasó. It's que all of a sudden it's kind of trippy. But I do start to shift here, shift there, move stuff here, move stuff around, and I start to get into this mode where I start to prepare for the day's work. So it just goes by really fast. I'm a little bit on the adelantado side, not as much as I'd like to be, but I am a little bit ahead of the game for today, at least for today. And this morning we got Royal on. Hey, Royal.
Good morning. How's it going?
It's going good, man. How you
Oh man,
doing?
thank you. Thanks for the shout out last night. And
Uh, oh, it was. Well, I always give a lot of praise to everything that y'all do, but last night's show was pretty good.
I thought so, man.
I
Uh,
actually, but I tried to go look for it again on YouTube and I couldn't find it.
it should be there.
Uh,
It should be
yeah,
there.
I,
It's on our Facebook page.
I need to go look for it on Facebook.
Unless somebody did something to it.
Let me tell you that it was just so very very telling, man. And I got to the office and I remember that we were going to have a show, and I didn't. I try to be on as much as I can,
Yeah.
but I didn't realize you were going to have Ramiro Gonzalez on till I saw it. I'm going like, oh, might be interesting. And let me tell you, as the Caleb, good night, Papa. Matthew, good morning, good morning. Let me tell you, Kim, is the Gabriel was going all ballistic, man.
Yeah. And I'm glad he was doing that because he represents the art community.
A hundred percent.
He has become the leader, whether the art community thinks so or not. He's been the one that's been vocal. Early on, we Talk Soul Central Arts and New Style did about four different shows on the matter. We had different artists. I had Sophia on. Kelly never responded. I personally invited Kelly. Y nada, you know. So that alone, kind of said something. But that's another thing. Pero
Well, and again, I wanted to go back and watch it to see what the start of the conversation was. I think I came in at the right about the right time.
mhm.
Dios sabe por qué hace las cosas. But there was a lot of things that I caught, and again, I haven't seen it all. I couldn't find it on YouTube this morning, but and you can fill in a lot of the gaps. As the a couple of things that I think that Ramiro Gonzalez was trying to do is, and and again, I agree with Ramiro Gonzalez, you know, to a certain extent, that uh, city management dropped the ball. They
Oh, big
literally
time.
dropped the ball, and I think he was trying to say, well, ultimately it's their decision, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. But what I think he was trying to say was, I am just the employee, city manager, and they are the ones that make the decisions. We just follow the lead, the orders. As it's something that I've been trying to push, something that I've been trying to see, but they dropped the ball.
No.
Is that what
Well,
he?
yeah. Es sí verdad, pero pues también he also was saying that he's no longer part of it,
Yeah.
which is true. He's no longer part of it. But like I told him, I am very glad that he came on. Y le dije, como le dije, I'm glad you had the cojones to come on and just faces because the community has questions. They want answers. Why not the third? Gabriel painted that mural, and I leader. You Gabriel. Hey, Gabriel, don't tell me that's the third mural. Because if that's the third mural, that's an insult. Not that it was badly done or anything like that. It's just it's small. I mean, I mean, it could have even been bigger than the one that Gabriel made, and it would still be small. The third mural needs to be a big wall, and it needs to be done by a Bronzeville artist. And I don't know what the big deal is. I think it's a matter of power. The power is to be Mr. Mayor. Why not say, hey, let's do the mural? The city of Bronzeville wants the third mural. The artists want to be part of the third mural. Why not say, hey, let's do it? You have the power to say, vamos a hacerlo.
Well, my issue is not so much that they have the power to do it. Look, my issue is, why are we third?
Yeah, well, eso sí, we should have been first.
I mean, that's my issue. And
well, they got to Erasmo. Okay, so we weren't first. Okay, they brought Kelly in. Everybody didn't like Kelly's mural. At that point, if I was mayor, if you were mayor and you had screwed up, I'm sure you would have said, you know what, man, I'm so sorry. You know what? Let's do a second mural. Let's start it tomorrow, or let's start it now. And, boom, 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 get a couple of artists, whether Alejandra, whether Gabriel, whether Tony, whoever, and let's get working on mural number 2. And let's have Bronzo artists do the job. But no, it didn't go like that. It took a while. They brought in Sophia, and Sophia did a good job. I mean, it was colorful and all of that. It's pretty. I like it. But yet, that wall should have been the Bronzeville wall. That wall in front of the Performing Arts Center should have been the Bronzeville wall. Because that was getting a lot of attention.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that how's your morning going, Erasmo? It's going good, my man. I thank you for asking. Thank you for coming on. I love y'all.
Hey Hector, how's it going?
Hector.
Yeah, he's over here saying that the city doesn't care about a benefit parent.
Yeah, we haven't brought up the comment yet.
I'm ahead, bro. I'm ahead.
Morning, Samuel. It's good that you woke up this morning.
How's it going, man?
Te acabas de levantar, ¿verdad?
No, ando mormado.
City doesn't care about the city unless it benefits their pockets so much. Yeah, 100%. That's part of the issue. But let me say, my concern, Royal, and this is stuff that's just why I want to go back and I wanted to record it and record parts of it because it's very, very, very telling. He goes out there and Ramiro says, and he goes, well, because he was asked, how did y'all come up with this artist? And they said, the Mexican artist. They said, well, we Google searched Mexican artist Mexican artist, and and she came out, and we're like, and I asked, I said, why Google search when you got all these people here? You don't have to Google search.
Deja tú esto, Erasmo. But by the time Kelly was done, we were already telling them we got artists in the Bronzeville that want to do it. We have Bronzeville in the Valley that want to be part of it. I mean, why Google search when? I mean, it's going to, I don't know.
Wasn't that like artist? I guess brought up by those interns or something. That small group of like students, interns, something like that. That was in the city, and that's how they came up with it because apparently they already knew the person. Or am I wrong here?
No. They Google searched. It just doesn't.
For Canada, you're talking about the first artist, right?
For the second,
where they got Sophia.
For the second artist, they supposedly Google searched artist Mexican and Sophia came up, and they said, "Well, this is the one we're going to go with." First of all, that's got to be the crappiest way to select someone.
Sorry ass excuse.
So that's why I want you to see it, Sam. Sorry ass excuse. I mean, and it's like trying to and part of the problem, and you could see through the interview. And again, I have nothing against Ram. Again, I consider Ram a friend, but you could see him struggling to try and find answers that made sense.
I was kind of trying to see the video, but it was already like late up in the midnight, and I was like, I'll see you tomorrow. But I did kind of see where they were like having the conversations. But I'll take a second look today into it. But Man, that's kind of like the amount of effort they put into trying to give a presentation to make an arena.
Yeah, it's well
Like I was
again.
telling you, like, dude,
But part of the
you want to present something, you gotta make a plan. You
well,
know?
this is look, Sam, and this is going back into what you just said in regards to the arena. The same thing happened with the mural, and I want to make this comparison before you go in. The same thing happened with the mural. They made all the decisions, and Royal asked him. I think Royal asked him, or someone said, "I mean, couldn't you bring a committee of Brownsville folk together, artists together, and get their input to see, what their ideas was, what their wants was, what they suggested, since they're the experts?" And they said, "Well, we brought people together, and by that he meant the commission decided." And they decided, and ultimately that's what was going to happen. It's the same thing with the arena, and I'm mentioning this first because I want to get somewhere. Same thing with the arena. Ultimately, they're the ones that decided. They're the ones that think that they know best what's best in the best interest of the community. They had no input in regards to talking to local real estate people, talking to local school districts, even not even talking to the local mayors, Sam, because Harlingen was against it, Los Fresnos was against it. The mayor, I think, from South Padre Island was against. A
Yeah.
lot of folks were against it. So they Cameron County has the same problem the city of Brownsville has. They think that they don't need to ask for the public's input. Like, screw you all. We're the ones that make the decisions, and you just have to eat it, and you just have to pay for it.
And,
Does
and,
that
and
make sense?
that's not right. That's not right.
But that's what they made it seem like,
Yeah.
because of that interview yesterday. It was very, 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 very blatant. But isn't that the case somewhat?
Yeah, it is, man. They're not on the same boat. It's like when you talk about like the friggin' the parties, the political parties. Not everybody's in the same boat. They're not all
Right.
going in the same direction. Everybody's just pulling like each and every direction. But if they would have had some sort of committee, it's something, it would have come out of much better. It looked like they were trying to make something like really quick on the fly, and they're like, "No, but just get with whoever you can, and a tu camarada and come paint over here, just so we can have something for the meanwhile."
Para que no digan
And then
nada, I guess.
the third mural, you never got, we never got a memo or anything saying like, "That's good, forget about the other one."
But you know what, look, Sam? It's been 8 months and
Yeah,
no third mural.
that's one heck of a
Is it
committee.
going to go over a year? When
It's
are we
gonna
getting
go
the
for
third mural?
years.
I mean, when are we getting the third mural? Now it's not even okay. I'm not even going to say that, but now, I mean, now it's not even okay who's going to paint it. It's like, when are we getting the third mural? You know? Uh,
No, man. It's
pero,
ridiculous. And then you don't get any updates on it, like not even from the
Works
mayor
perfectly.
or anything or
No,
nothing at all. It's
I
ridiculous.
think it's the Matamoros actually. Who's there? Go.
no, pues, I
No,
mean,
let me say.
I even showed el mural que hizo Alejandra, the 5-story mural que hizo Alejandra with a group of other artists that had
It's
different murals
amazing.
in Matamoros. It's like, I mean, como dices tú, si Santos can do murals that are beautiful, why not Brownsville, man?
Well, yeah, let me say, and you see these murals all over the place. It's not just like
Yes.
you see them everywhere. I mean, I've taken pictures of different murals in different cities because
Yeah.
they
Oh, yeah.
beautify a city. One of the things that the city of McAllen is doing, I don't know if y'all saw the post, but the city of McAllen, they're starting to paint over these things, these little towers, and I think that they're for the water or something. I don't know what the hell the crap that thing's
Mhm.
for, but there's irrigation stuff. Yeah, thank you. I have a new intern. The irrigation stuff. So
Okay.
it's they've started painting over that stuff in
Michael
order.
sí sabe.
Eh?
Michael
Again?
sí sabe.
Yeah, el primo got fired. El primo got fired. Oh yeah,
You're out of here,
El
Primo.
primo's out of here. Oh yeah, so they started painting them in order to beautify them, which
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense. Sam,
Oh,
we
yeah.
got all those things all over the city of Brownsville.
Yeah.
They're missed opportunities. Look, we
Yes.
talked about the fire hydrants. Remember, we talked about the fire
Oh, yeah.
hydrants.
Yeah.
They were
Paint
painting
those
those.
things, paint those suckers like we used to have them painted back in the 70s and maybe the 80s, but I'm sure the 70s, where they look like little charro people.
Yeah.
Charro people.
Well, different little characters that they can do that. I mean, you can get
But
creative.
for
I'm
now,
not too sure that
There's
was
missed
derogatory or
opportunities
not.
all over the
Royal
city.
now, Sam, and Royal now with we have so much
Are you saying like chattels because they're short?
because they're short, like our mayor. No, like,
Short people
but
have.
because of no, but because of pop culture, Sam. You
Yeah.
could actually, like, if there's a fire hydrant close to a school, you could color it yellow like a minion or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but you go with the times and the area where it's at, like close
Yeah.
to the zoo. You
The
can
little
paint
animalitos.
you can paint the fire hydrant to look like hedgehogs or something, or
Yeah, yeah.
elephants, or
Little
flamingos.
penguin.
Or turn them into heads of animals,
But
whatever.
what I'm saying is, be proactive and start doing something. That beautiful, actually, because Hector is talking about
First, you
beautification.
need to get him to cut trees to where it's not like getting into the street first.
Well,
Once you get
if
that going,
McAllen can do it.
But you know what, guys? Yeah, all of that, the painting. If we stick just to the painting itself, that does not involve a lot of city people. If we're
No.
talking about cutting trees, if we're talking about building bus
see, but
stops and
you're
all of that,
trying to
it includes
you're trying to
city
beautify the
personnel.
city
But
while
when
it's
it's
still a mess.
yeah, but the thing is this, mira. The thing is that if you're gonna paint a mural, it involves a citizen, and so that's not taking away manpower from the city.
Oh
So,
yeah. Of course not. But it does it. There's some security stuff and other stuff that has to be taking place, like scaffolding and stuff. But with that said, we talked to Gabriel. I've talked to Gabriel a couple of times. I mean, there's a plethora, and look at all these amazing words I'm using. There's a plethora,
Jingles.
of artists. There's a plethora of local artists who would be willing to donate their time. Just give them some damn paint, give them a canvas, they'll go out there and paint anyone.
And the city would save money.
Yeah, and give them a stipend, bro. Give them $1,000, to buy more material.
When they did, no por nada, but this is I got this from Sophia. When I had Sophia on the show, this is what she told me, and I might be wrong, but this is what she told me. The cost was $30,000, and each artist got $1,000. Each artist, and I think there was 12 of them.
That's a lot of money. You're talking about close up, between $40,000 and $50,000. That's a lot of money, bro. That's just a lot of money. What I'm saying is, out there, all you have to do is go get local artists, invest in them, give them the money. The problem with Kelly and with this Mexican chick is that I guess I shouldn't say chick,
Sophia.
Sophia, nothing against her. She's a girl.
Yeah,
anyway, the problem with these people is they took their money to Mexico, and the other guy took this money to California. Yeah. You invest in a local artist, and the local artist is going to invest his money in here. So you're actually giving the money for them to give it back to you. So it's a win-win for everyone. So why? And you look good, because then local community is going to go, no, si ocuparon a mi hijito, o ocuparon a mi nieto, o a mi sobrino para que pintaran, vengan. And you would have more people wanting to go see that crap instead of wanting to go see a Pepto-Bismol wall that nobody wants to see.
Which nobody goes to see anyway.
It's horrible. Yeah. Está horrible. And even
it's like that pop culture guy who painted, what's his face?
The new light post. They're already full. Yes.
Why did they even change the lights? The lights were the most beautiful lights that we've ever had in Brownsville.
They're all banged up already. The previous lights were a million times nicer than the ones we have now. But supposedly, more illumination. That's a bunch of crap. Yeah. Because if I want more illumination here, I just change the damn light bulbs.
Yeah.
Right?
Like in downtown, you want illumination for protection.
Yeah, but change the light bulbs. You don't have to change the whole light post.
But we got the new Brownsville improvement lights now in the corners. Those little contraptions con las llantitas.
But it's the same concept with the cameras downtown. It's the same concept, guys. Because at the end of the day, they do nothing. They do nothing. Now, to go back and see if someone committed a crime doesn't prevent crime. Look at this chick that got beat up by the guy out there. Got sucker punched. That girl got sucker punched.
Yeah, Tina's
have they produced a video? No, the video that they used was the one that I posted. That's the one that they used.
And the thing is that they do when they want to, which means they can do it.
Instead of investing $175,000 on cameras downtown, why not just give it to me? That's a better idea. I mean, I'm doing a better job than the
Erasmo Castro,
Huh?
BrownsvilleCamera.com.
And I'm going to invest it back in Brownsville or
Yeah.
on my trips. But you know what I'm saying?
Main event.
What I'm saying is, if you're going to go invest, invest in someone that's going to put the money back in Brownsville.
Yeah.
Why Sophia? Why Kenny? What's his name? Kenny or
Kelly?
Kelly? Kenny.
Kelly.
South Park.
Kelly. Kelli.
Whatever his name is. I don't care. I don't dislike the guys, but I hate his painting. It's horrible. I mean, the guy, he has a social media presence where he shows all his work. Do you think the Pepto wall is on that mural? No. It's not. He's even embarrassed by it, and he painted it.
And last night I saw a picture of the Pepto wall, and it looked beautiful. It was done by a photographer. So if we bonita. But if you take that picture and you put it next to the actual wall, no comparisons. It's no comparison. It needed touch-ups to make it look like vivid and pretty and beautiful and all that. It's
horrible.
It should be called El Vomito.
Yes, the Pepto wall. El Vomito.
Was that picture done by Carlos or what? Because he makes everything look pretty good.
Oh, Carlos is amazing. Oh yes, no, and look, this building downtown, the Casa de Nylon building.
Oh yeah.
Look, for all these people that are out there, and look, and again, all these people that are into restoration. Let's bring back downtown. De La Paso. Okay, that's fine. Why didn't they restore that building instead of actually all they did, guys? They sacaron todo and even the outside. And let me make this point. On the side wall, and I don't know if a lot of people know this, on the side wall, there was this old advertisement that was still there. You could still see the old advertisement there. That's art. Ask Gabriel. He'll tell you. That's art. Yeah. They should have kept that and used that as part of the mural, because that's even better looking than the Pepto wall, the Vomito wall. That's even better looking. And that's advertising like from the 1970s.
Yeah.
Keep that, restore it a little bit. Have our local artists go out there and restore it. And that's historical. But they destroyed that wall.
Yeah, because it wasn't the right historical,
because the building was todo encerrado, so they hold up the whole wall. They tore down that mural. Yeah. So it makes no sense what they're doing. But the problem is that they are so disconnected with the people of Brownsville, so disconnected that they don't want to have these communications with the people down here. They don't want to bring together the artists, Gabriel and all these other folks, and say, hey guys, what would make this really work? They don't want to have those conversations. Mm-hmm. And that's the problem. Because they think they know it all. They think they know what's best. And at the end of the day, they're not consulting with the experts.
Right. It's like I was saying, I've been asking them for a chess plaza for like 10 years now. He says, well, they have some tables at the Market Square. So illegal. Those suck, man. The boards, you can't put regular pieces on those boards because they're too small. They didn't consult any test players. In fact, Ramiro's wife and I did several events there, and instead of using the tables, we simply use regular boards on those tables.
She's beautiful. Ramiro's wife is beautiful.
Awesome. She's a chess master.
I like Ramiro's wife. She's beautiful, and she's very, very smart.
Very smart. Very smart.
The dumbest thing she did was marry Ramiro. I'm joking, Ramiro. I'm joking, bro. Hey, stop sending me texts, bro. I'm just joking. She's beautiful and very, very intelligent. Ramiro Gonzalez BC have no idea what they're doing and no clue that the visual arts exist in Capricorn. But otra vez, there's so many examples throughout the valley of local artists that have done amazing work. And I'm going to go back to McAllen. Did you see on that piece that I put up? Did you see how beautiful that irrigation drain thing looked? It looked amazing, man. Why couldn't we get someone to do that? Even Gabriel's wall, the one that he put up here, it's super simple. I don't know if you've seen it, Sam. Yeah. It's super simple. It's right here where that D-Tronics or that
it's on 13 and Levy.
Yeah, that street where the
right across the border.
No. Yeah. Where that it used to be vendían
In front of
radio.
the parking lot.
Sí, ahí
Yeah,
era.
yeah.
Yeah.
They
I
used
know
to sell.
exactly what you're talking about.
They used to
Across
sell.
Ross, across parking lot across Ross.
That's what
No, no,
that's
no.
what Sam
You
said.
gotta say enseguida del hotel de donde está la esquina.
No,
Oh,
no. You're in the wrong
el
place.
Cachondo Hotel, el,
Sí.
el
Cuando
rentamos
se para la
cuartos.
Es que Sam sabe todos esos
Yeah,
hideouts.
el rentamos los cuartos por 2 horas, and I'm going
Sí,
like,
¿dónde se
I'm
renta
going,
por hora?
who does that stuff for 2
Oye,
hours?
Erasmo goes by y dice, es que me mandó Sam. El señor Sam, sí, aquí está todos los días. Es que tiene diferentes
Pero,
clients.
a quickie room. Who the hell can go for 2 hours? I mean, I'm like, 2 minutes is
You
all.
only need 2 minutes.
El boom boom room, the boom boom room for 2 minutes, and I'm out.
So what you mentioned?
Oye, y Erasmo, di que te fue bien.
Yeah, you mentioned Sam's name, and you get a VIP gold card.
Rewards member.
Rewards member.
Oh,
With a with a continental breakfast included. Swah swah. Rudy, I love you.
hey,
Good
haven't
morning.
seen him in a while.
Make them look like Funko Pops.
Yeah.
The Funko Pop.
Yeah, those fire hydrants.
Oh, I have a studio audience today. Oh, he's got some. I actually
No se oyen los aplausos.
have Gilbert here. I actually have Gilbert here from the Time Capsule Collectibles.
Ándale.
Let's see. We have a mayor. I thought it was a clown. Well, yeah.
Well,
A mayor tomorrow. What's going on at Lopez High School? Let me tell you.
Lopez High School.
Now, yesterday I had a meeting with some of my students that are my young kids that are out there.
The Erasmo ambassadors.
Yeah, Erasmo ambassadors that are helping me with a campaign. Let me tell you, I have a different teams out there. But one of the things that is starting to happen is I'm starting to get reports from different students in regards to them wanting to report what's going on in their schools. One of the concerns that some of the students have, and look, people may complain. I don't care. It's news, and people and students are concerned, and I'm proud that they're concerned because
Yes.
what they're saying is, hey, we have no security up here in Lopez. We just had a gun threat this week. Shouldn't we have a little bit of a security presence here? And let me tell you guys, it's a valid point. I don't care. Huh?
They didn't send security over there?
On Monday they did. But
Yeah.
what Kaleb is concerned with, and well, not Kaleb, whoever sent it in, and other people that sent it in, what they're concerned with is why can't we have constant security? Why are they not there? If during this week, I mean, what if they ultimately decided not to do it on Monday? They do it on Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah.
Have
And you know what?
someone
It's
there.
sad when the students do not feel safe.
Oh, like the bop heads. Oh yeah. Funko
It's
Pops are
very
awesome.
sad when
They're like the
students
big old
don't-
head things.
And the closer it gets to the last day of school, the crazier it gets.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's
With
when
either
Well, the
those,
senior
like,
pranks y todo eso. But,
yeah.
that's when we all went crazy. Remember?
But
More
then sometimes
fights.
it's not really the seniors. It's people that are taking advantage of that, senior prank week. And
That's creepy.
It's ridiculous. And then you said they had corrected the whole fact of what happened in front of Lopez supermarket or what? That
They
was just
the
paintballs?
the police department came back and said, and look, that's fine. I didn't post it on my page. I shared it from somebody else's page because I didn't have any verification. It wasn't my post. But I thought, let's fish out for information. Well, police department says like, well, they have to respond, which is okay. Go ahead and respond. And they said, well, it's people that were playing paintball. Someone got bloodied up, and stuff like that. They don't give you complete
Details.
information. So when you got like little pieces and you got them out there marking,
you go to the worst scenario.
some people were going to think maybe someone got shot, and someone did get shot. They just didn't get shot, killed. They just got shot with a paint gun. Bendiga raza is ahí de la South Most. But let me tell you, that's the only thing that Lopez Supermarket is good for because their food is expensive as crap. And you know
And it
what?
smells.
They used to have
That's
good.
what happens when they don't see the whole
And,
story.
and that Lopez stinks. It stinks. Have you ever
Todavía.
walked into a Lopez supermarket?
They cleaned it after we mentioned it.
Yeah, I know.
Pero, golly, it just comes back.
No, they went out there.
You gotta
They
keep up
actually
with it.
power washed it and cleaned it, and it smelled decent like for a day and a half. But then it stinks because you only take care of the top. Es como cuando el primo se echa perfume. Se echa perfume. He smells okay, but as soon as that perfume, then you start smelling that funk. You know?
No, es que they
Primo
gotta deep
funk.
clean that. They gotta deep clean that store.
Primo funk. No, you got hacerle como.
Huele bien, pero ya cuando llega ahí al cuarto y se quita la camisa.
Oye, le tienes que hacer como, te voy a lavar con un ladrillo, de favor.
No, un estropajo, ¿qué ladrillo?
No, estropajo ya no. Stunk, bro.
Sandpaper.
I smelled him when he was in the parking lot, bro. We're like, someone's coming.
The smells better than the camera alerting you that he's coming.
But it was el primo. We're like, damn, bro. Take a shower, bro, before coming over. But no, Lopez supermarkets, they stink. So they smell good for that one day. And then all of a sudden, like,
como el Pepe Le Pew, okay. You can see the smell.
Joey Le Pew Lopez. I'm going to use that on a mail out against my opponent. Joey Le Pew Lopez wants you to vote for him. Screw that guy. That guy vaccinated his family before you got to vaccinate your grandparents.
And he had parties too.
Joey Le Pew Lopez.
When we weren't allowed to get together.
He stinks. How good has he done of a job? He stinks. What about his personal hygiene? Stinks. Apparently, subsidizing local visual artists to commission public projects will be the best investment. Yeah, that's what I just said, but I said it.
Bro, we even gave him the idea of like getting high schoolers, like
and they mentioned that last night. But you know what?
Last night, we went as far as talking about maybe UIL getting involved or creating a new UIL event, mural making and all of that. And it's like, when you open up a show like this, Erasmo, you get ideas from the citizens.
It wouldn't. No, but it's a great idea. It wouldn't have been a UIL event because then you're talking about statewide stuff. But let me tell you,
El Conjunto's trying to go state.
Exactamente. But if you start locally and you have like one of these events locally, then maybe it starts to become regional, and then regional it starts to grow and grow and grow. But it's an amazing idea. But again, it's an idea that they would have never to come up with because they have no connection to the community here. Right. I'm going to mention the bus stop. The bus stop that they most use, that my students most use, they destroyed that bus stop in order to put one of these electrical bus stop thingamajigs there in the middle of a school year.
And I think they went like from 8 seats to 3 seats.
Well, yeah, something like
an upgrade.
No. I mean why do we need bus stops?
Much smaller.
Because we want seats. We don't want them prettier. We want more seats.
I want both. I want them pretty and with more seats. Let me tell you, some seats are pretty cool. I like what Matthew says. Matthew says what I say, but he says it nice and like educated. I say it como si fuera de la Southmost. Because I am from Southmost. If the city included the school artists, the students could get community service credit and develop by intercommunity and maybe choose to stay or come back after college. Yeah. And Nelda's 100% right. That's why Nelda should be running for school board, but she doesn't listen to me. She does not listen to me, and she needs to start listening to me. She needs to run for school board. Nelda, I'm very upset with you because you're not listening to my words. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. You have to run for school board. Listen, Nelda. Listen. But she's completely right. And let me tell you, a lot of the stuff, all you have to do is incentivize the students out there. Offer them a scholarship to go to UTRGV, TSC, which again is money that's going back into the community. Besides that, offer them some cords or something. Kids go crazy for cords.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I mean, I've got cords coming out of my butt. I don't get.
But that's another story.
It doesn't look pretty. But anyway. But what I'm saying is, kids like cords. Give them cords. You know.
What color is
something.
the dentist cord?
Me and the dentist are upset with each other right about now.
Ándale.
And
Take a break.
please don't let me add my tears to the tears of my enemies.
I love that.
Good one.
Tears of my enemies.
Yeah, tears of my enemies. Please
So cool.
do not let me add my tears to the tears of my
¿Qué
enemies.
dice Erasmo? The lover of my enemy is my lover. No,
No, I did not say that. I did not say that. Royal said that, and I do not want to trademark that phrase. But that's what you're wrong with. Well, they did do something. They made hundreds of thousands of dollars for trademark. Yes,
Exactly.
Alberto's 100% right, and
Alberto
that's
is
ultimately
right
the
on.
individuals that benefit. The politicians are the ones that pocket the money. They should go to the people of Brownsville.
Yeah.
Boom. Alberto is right. I love Alberto.
Home run.
Good job. The only time Trey goes downtown is to pick up his money from his businesses. That's all. Yeah, and to go buy more buildings at cheap prices and then have you pay for it, folks. You pay for it.
The Coca-Cola building.
Like the Coca-Cola building. I mean, the guy paid $300,000 for that building. And then he wanted you to pay $200,000 of your money. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Has he asked for any other money?
I think that because they know that we're watching and we start to get
No.
we start. Yeah, his voice is annoying, but we still like him.
Maybe it's the way mic. I have my mic way back here. I don't know.
No, it's still annoying. Doesn't matter. You can have
It doesn't matter.
You can have it anywhere you want. It's still the same. Still annoying. But you know, it's amazing how this guy gets away with this crap. I mean, goes out there and purchases this building at
That's
a
annoying.
price that's people don't understand that I'm on live. At a price that is like rock bottom because he has inside information. Then he gets money from BCIC.
It's not illegal.
It's not illegal.
But it's not ethical.
Well, it should be illegal.
Yeah, it should
And
be
again,
illegal.
that's part of the problem. But who's going
there's
to
no
hold
loyalty to the city there?
who's going to hold the mayor accountable? The city commission? They did nothing. The ethics committee?
You've been
The
bad,
ethics
Troy.
committee.
You've been bad.
And when I talked to the ethics committee, I talked to the ethics committee. I said, guys, why didn't y'all sanction the mayor or something? He goes, well, it wasn't illegal. I said, you're not the legal committee, you're the ethics committee, you dummies. Ethics.
Es que they don't know what that means, Erasmo.
Yeah.
Why they have none. Not until local officials and board members are replaced will artists see a day of light. Yes, and look, and I mentioned this, guys, because remember, and again, I'm going to say this again. Nothing against Pedro Cardenas. Pedro Cardenas is a friend of mine. I love Pedro Cardenas. I love his family. I appreciate all the accomplishments his children have done in school, in private school. It doesn't matter. Great accomplishments. Is it worthy of a city commission as the proclamation? No, because then you're going to have to get. Man, we've had amazing athletes out there, and look, to everyone else out there, you that have your son going to college, you that have your daughter going up to New York City to study or to performing arts or something, why didn't they get a proclamation? And the only reason was because he was the son of a city commissioner.
I had
Again,
an All-American a couple of years ago.
and
All-American,
nothing.
guys.
Now,
Nothing.
guys, why is it always sports? Also, sports people seem to think like, sports is everything. What about our fine arts? What about everyone, and this is Mateo, and I thought about this the other day. Everyone kicks fine arts to the curb. It's like with BISD, with a performing arts center. Where's the damn performing arts? $53 million, guys. $53 million. $53 million disappeared that were supposed to go to pay for the performing arts center. Where's the performing arts center? We have nothing. Nothing. And
We
again,
voted for the idea of not making it.
and again, somebody prove me wrong. Somebody go out there and say Erasmo is full of crap. He's lying. They can't because they know it's true. Because I have the videos.
The $53 million, it's not there porque le pegó COVID.
But what about?
A mí se me ve que Sam is in cahoots with them, man, because he always comes up with good excuses.
Sam's always
I
defending.
have an answer for everything.
Híjole. Pero es que es un VIP del hotel Cuchi Cuchi.
At that political circle.
I would rather paint job look amateurish and have been done by community groups to create community. Yes, but with that said, my niece that's in elementary could have done a better job than that Pepto wall.
Oh yeah.
Have you thought of that? I mean, anyone. I mean, we could have gotten a whole kindergarten
We
out
could have
there.
done a collage, and every school take you know,
They would have done a
being
better
responsible for the
job.
square.
That's the thing. They would have done a better job. A better job. It's a Pepto wall. They painted it pink, and then they brought back Saved by the Bell and stamped it all over there. Have you seen it?
But Zach,
Saved by the Bell. Where's that?
Screech.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's that? Is that the geeky guy's name? The guy that died?
Screech.
Where's Screech?
He was a chess player. He was a chess player.
Bring Screech. He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah,
He died.
murió el chavo.
Diamond something? Diamond?
Yeah.
Throat cancer?
Yeah. Screech.
Well, rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Mention.
When the water tower from UTV used to be painted like a flag.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Texas flag.
Yeah.
Right?
It was,
Texas?
it was a US flag. No?
US flag.
I thought it was Texas. It might have been US. Doesn't matter. I mentioned Sam's name. They have loyalty card and punch card by 6. Get the 7th.
Hey, I won that card.
Might not be the same person.
Yeah, hook me up, man. Hook me up.
The 7th free is the new amateur. Maybe
yeah.
a girl, maybe a guy. Don't know.
Pero, well, if you're going out with someone that you meet downtown, you just don't know.
You just don't know.
Just don't know. But you pay for 6, and the 7th one is a 2-minute free one. So everyone out there sitting in browser that's already reached their 7th 2-minute card, send it my way because I
Coming next, Sam's the hand.
because
the
I
hand card,
can
the-
surely put that 2 minutes to use to good use. Strike for Erasmo for sharing student's name who shared name. No, I was referring to the guy. He didn't send it in. Mr. Boop, I don't think he did. He might have. I don't remember. Mr. Boop, that's what I said. No, that's what I said. Like the page, guys. If you're on YouTube, like that damn page, guys. I haven't liked it yet, but let me like it right now. That's a great idea. Have the students participate. Right? I'm full of great ideas, guys.
You're full of it, dude.
And you pause.
And some
Okay.
some people think I'm full of crap, but that's a different story. I'll let them tell that story. But nobody else has a podcast anyway. So I mean, none of my haters. It looks like only the teachers or administrators' kids have schoolers.
Yes.
What the hell is a schooler? Castellano banda hermoso.
Unless you're talking about homeschoolers
Oh, homeschool.
that are
I-
homeschooled
oh, yeah.
or maybe that they go to charter schools.
Oh, you know, it's funny because I actually have well, I can't better not say anything because it's talking about students. I know you're doing the summer arts program here in Linear Park for the kids. Oh, that's great. They could have painted the damn mural.
Yeah.
Looks like only the scholarships for
Hey, you know who's doing a whole lot of murals?
Um,
The island.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and they're pretty cool. But you know why, Sam?
Yeah.
It's like, look, Sam, you've been to Austin. I've been to Austin a couple times. You know how they have that frog out there? Just kiss me or something. I don't know what the hell it says. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's iconic. You know that people go there to take pictures with that damn frog. You know, and what happens is these murals, they become so popular that people want to go out there and take a picture with it. It's
And
like,
that's the idea.
yeah,
Hey,
and
it's like that Cancun letters thingy. That's how SPI put their letters too. The hashtag SPI. Where's Bronzeville's thing?
nada.
Oh, well, we have it on the peto. That's where it says.
Afuera de.
But nobody goes to take pictures there.
Hombre, va a estar afuera de la
In all honesty, how many pictures have you seen of people like all proud in front of the Pepto wall?
Nada, bro. Nada.
Just the mayor, because there's
Actually, the only time that there's been pictures of that wall is when it first came out because we wanted to show how bad it was.
no, se la tiene
I've
que
seen
comer.
more pictures people posting of the space dog pictures, like of the of space and Selena, than of the Pepto Bismol wall.
More people with the Mickey Mouse over here in the corner.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, I even took a picture with my nephew. Took a picture with a Bad Bunny, the Bad Bunny one. I don't even know. I didn't even know who the hell that was.
He's a bad bunny.
Well, now I know because my nephew every single time he gets in my car, why not Bad Bunny? And that kid knows every lyric from every one of those damn songs.
Wow.
Every one. He's like 5, 6 years old. He just turned 6 years old.
El señor Benito Martinez.
What the hell is that?
That's his name.
That sounds like a
Benito Martinez.
That's Bad Bunny.
No.
See?
Yes.
Wow.
No wonder he changed his name. I have always thought about
Se llama Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio.
Ocasio-Cortez. I've always thought about education, in this case, the fine arts, being learned to apply it to the real world. It would be cool if they hosted events for students to compete and gain BTX recognition. I hate the BTX thing. It makes me.
That was a beautiful comment until he put BTX.
Yeah, but BTX reminds me of like a burger from Burger King. Come get your BTX.
Yeah, see that, right? They used to have one, something like that.
Is there a city representative ethics code to conduct like the teacher's code of conduct? No.
No, what's that?
I have no idea. I agree with all that. They don't have one. Saved by the Bell, more like Taco Bell for the 90s. All right. Why is everyone messaging me? And calling. Mama called right now.
Screech.
How about the parrot mascot all over the place, like the hippos in Hutto, or that town with the cowboy bots?
I guess it meant boots.
I know how to read people. But it's trippy because again, I'm going back to my mural, guys. My mural, the one that's here. My mural.
Yeah,
Guys,
the
that
one you
was
purchased for less than $100 that's worth 150,000 grand.
$86. I paid $86 for it. It's right there. We the city of Brownsville paid $150,000 for that piece right there. It's beautiful. It's got parents. It's got parrots, not parents, parrots. It's got zoo. It's got bikes. It's got soccer. It's got mariachi. It's got jazz. It's got Brownsville stamped all over it. And they threw that away in Austin, Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Threw it away in Austin, Texas. And I purchased it for $86.
Oh, yeah, but think about it. How did it get to Austin? Did somebody throw it away here in Brownsville?
They threw it. No, it's the same marketing company that puts money into Rene Oliveira's cousin. They puts money into their cousin because it's all about family and compadres and tranzas. So they got another $150,000 to put up that ugly BTX. Welcome to Beat Brownsville or visit. It's horrible. We love Brownsville. Have y'all seen it? It's white. It's white and it's got a little heart on it.
It looks like it's not finished.
It looks like it's a piece of crap. It's right there in the visitor section. Está horrible. Horrible.
No se mira, no se nota.
It doesn't look like a piece of crap.
It doesn't stand out.
It's horrible. And we paid another $150. Well, when they replaced it, the company coming from Austin, San Antonio, they took this one back out there. And this is what really trips me out because the city is so stupid. Anyone would want to have that sign. Someone offered me $20,000 for it, and I said no. I'll take it now, though.
Man, I'll cut you a check for $30,000, bro. Royal Industries or what?
I'll take it. It's sold. I'll sell it now. But they offered me money for it. I said no. I love it. It's art. It is art. Unlike the BTX Pepto wall, it's not art.
Hey, nobody will ever want that if it was ever gonna be, I don't know.
No. Give street artist paint and a light projector, and we can do color in the lines technique to preach, brother. That's exactly what Kelly did, or Kenny.
Sophia.
Get with the times, please. Love you, Mr. Boop. BTX sounds like a Japanese boy band. Well, I think there's actually I don't even want to Google search it. Actually,
it was a DTX or something. Or J. JQX.
Referring to like ATX, like Austin, Texas.
Yes, that's what they try to copy. Austin, Texas, ATX.
Yeah.
We are no Austin, Texas. I feel like y'all don't remember Lloyd Benson?
Yeah. Back in the day.
You remember when Lloyd Benson debated Quayle, Vice President Quayle? No,
No,
y'all
no,
don't.
I think I do, but no, not
No, you
exactly.
don't. Y'all don't. But it's okay. It's okay. That's why I'm here, because I'm the educated one.
Because
But
you know what, you remember those days.
Well, Quayle was trying to compare himself because of his age to John Kennedy. Compare himself to John Kennedy.
No way.
And
I'm just surprised you were able to remember anything from back then.
Because those are good days, right?
yeah,
Russ?
it was those days that I wasn't using illegal substances. When I'd run out. Let me say it
He was
again.
It
on
was
a
a little
timeout.
gap.
Let's go down on timeout.
that 2-day gap. So what happens is that he goes, Senator, I knew Jack Kennedy. Jack Kennedy was a friend of mine. Senator, you are no Jack Kennedy. Boo! Se la fregó. Well, it's the same thing. Brownsville, I know Austin, Texas. I've been to Austin, Texas. Austin,
I lived
Texas
in
is
Austin,
good to me.
Texas.
I did live there. I worked there. Austin, Texas is good to me.
Yeah.
Brownsville, you are no Austin, Texas.
Brownsville's Brownsville. I don't know why they're trying to make
You don't
Brownsville
have to.
Austin or they're trying to make Brownsville
Royal
California.
is
Brownsville's
exactly right.
Brownsville.
Brownsville stands on
We
its
have our own
own.
flavor.
We stand on our own flavor. We don't need to be Austin, Texas. We're Brownsville.
We have Brownsville Sabor.
Whatever the acronym is, the objective is still the same. Tired of my art peeps not getting credit. Preach, brother. That's
Wait,
what
bro,
we're trying to
stop doing
say.
that, Miss Miller.
I love Miss Miller. All right, guys. I actually got work to do. Unlike you all, I actually work, and my phone's going off the hook. I'm getting messages that I need to respond to and phone calls because I actually work. Unlike my interns here, and unlike you all.
I work, dude. I work.
Oh, I just came.
I work hard for the
loan.
money.
I asked for a loan.
Yeah, I
I
have no
just came
money.
in so I can ask Erasmo
I-
a loan so he can.
I literally have $5 in my wallet.
That's it. That's all I need. $5.
I don't have $5 in my wallet.
$5
He
is
said,
$5.
I'll take it.
What? I'll sell that.
Erasmo has a Sam's card, and I'm not talking about the
Quiere irse para allá para el hotel de Sam.
Sam's cards has a new meaning.
Para el Boom Boom Hotel.
Boom Boom Sasas.
$20.
Pero con el VIP de que te dé Sam,
No, Sam, te da un VIP pass.
y que canten a tu friend.
Pases de volada para el back room.
Guys,
El back room, oilo.
Es más, you have access to coming through the back.
let me tell you,
He's got cover parking
Sam,
y toda la cosa.
that's half the
That's how
battle,
bad.
Sam.
Oye, entran, en vez de parquarte en la
What are
calle,
you doing,
entran a
mijo?
un garage
Sam,
con la
What
cámara.
Sam's
the hell, Sam? That's half the battle, Sam. Once you go through the back, you've won the battle.
Sam likes to go through the
Se
back.
pone a platicar del show con la señora. No, pues ahí estaba Sam diciendo todo por atrás.
Ahí viene el señor Sam que le gusta entrar por atrás.
Ahí viene con sus VIP passes y el que le gusta entrar por atrás. Guys, have a great rest of the day. See you tonight at 9 p.m. Guys, thanks for being on.
Oh, man,
Guys,
thank
have
you
a
guys
great-
for having me.
Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer, shielding, and all that crap. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.